What's a grievance, and what do I do when I have a grievance or see something that just doesn't feel right? Let's explore. Here's an example. Conservation International is funding a project to expand a protected area, build new ranger stations, and train community members on new and sustainable farming practices. A local NGO called Cara is working with the local community to manage processes on the ground, hire, and oversee contractors to carry out the work. After lengthy preparation and waiting for the funding to come through, there's a big kickoff event and celebration. Ben is a junior accounting manager in this NGO. He reviews the project expense reports and walks by the project sites on his daily commute.
This is my first big project. I'm so excited to be a part of it and to help preserve my community's natural heritage.
But hold on, what is this? At the planning meeting at a local hotel, a project director asks the hotel manager to issue an invoice for the meeting room and catering and to double the number of actual participants. He submits the false invoice as part of his expense reports and keeps half of the cash.
This is fraud.
A meeting participant suggests a meeting with the municipality officials and the mayor of a neighboring town to advocate for a change in local water management policy. The mayor agrees to a meeting and asks for a $100 meeting fee to reserve his time.
This is corruption.
The Terra4 project director's wife asks her husband to give her the keys to the project truck so she can run a personal errand in the neighboring town while her own car is being repaired.
This is misuse of the project truck.
The demarcation of the work zone is discussed at a project planning meeting. If the plan goes forward, the work zone would prevent some community members from getting fresh water and lumber from the expanding protected areas. They would have to move their homes.
People would be forced to resettle.
Now Ben is getting really worried. These actions just don't seem right, but he's afraid to talk to his supervisor at Terra4. He really needs the job and is afraid he might get fired for being a troublemaker. Ben remembers picking up a flyer about the CI Ethics Hotline at the kickoff celebration and takes a closer look. Through the CI Ethics Hotline, you can submit concerns about the project and how it's managed. The hotline is confidential and secure. You can submit a report through the internet. You can also call one of 16 local numbers and talk to a person in your own language or leave a message. Ben calls the local number and leaves a message about the incidents that he witnessed.
This wasn't easy, but I'm relieved. It was the right thing to do.
Ben receives a code, which he can use to check on the progress of his grievance. His report is submitted to the compliance team at Conservation International. This team will look at his report, review the information, and send a team to the project site to see what went wrong and what needs to be done to get the project back on track. The team may reach out to Ben to get further information. When the investigation is completed, Ben will receive feedback. Ben is protected because Conservation International honors his confidence. He is also protected against getting fired because Terra4 agreed in its contract with Conservation International that it will not retaliate against anyone who submitted a good faith grievance. By knowing the right steps to report grievances, you can make sure that projects are successful for the benefit of everyone. Need help? The Conservation International General Counsel's office team is here for you.